Hi, I'm Jenna, licensed counselor and owner here at Central Texas Child and Family Counseling. In this video, I'll be sharing a brief overview of using I statements for the early childhood years, which is roughly between the ages of 3 and 7 years old. So I want to share with you this very simple, but also equally powerful tool that can help your little one express their feelings and needs in a way that is healthy and clear to others. And if you've heard of I statements before, that's because they're really popular. And it's something that we hear time and time again, which means that there's a lot of truth to this. I statements are powerful for young children, middle childhood age children, which is the elementary years, teenagers, and adults. As a matter of fact, I try to take opportunities when I feel my emotions getting high, or if I'm feeling critical, or if I'm feeling grouchy, taking a step back, and instead of coming at things with this kind of like a harsher startup, how can I word this as in an I statement? Because I'm having the big feelings here, right? So with your little one, we want to really use these foundational years to set your child up for success so that they are building the tools to have a healthy way of expressing their feelings and healthy tools for relationships now and in their future. Not only do I statements help your little one build emotional awareness, but it's going to help them have stronger relationships in their life. So, parents, here's how an I statement works. You are going to start with I feel, and then you're going to name the emotion that your child is experiencing, followed with when to explain what happened, and then end with because to add some context. This is going to be the formula, if you will, that we're going to use in this video. Now, there are other types of I statement formulas. One that I like to use with some older kids is I feel, because, and I need. That works great for teens and adults as well. But for this, let's just use this for an example with younger children. So, for example, your child might say, I feel sad when my toy gets taken because I was playing with it. Simple, right? But this structure, even though it's simple, it helps children to identify their emotions and explain their experiences in a way that others can understand. And that, my friend, is not a simple thing to do. Even adults struggle with that. So we really want to utilize this tool time and time again. Think of it as putting it in your tool belt as a parent for the rest of your parenting years. This can be really helpful. But for your young child, we need to teach this skill. And one of the best ways to teach children is through play. You can set up scenarios with their toys and you can model the I statement yourself. So, for instance, mom or dad or grandparent or caregiver, you could take, let's say, a teddy bear and a doll and a car. And if a teddy bear takes a car from a doll, you might say, I feel upset when you take my car because I was using it. And then you can encourage your young child to try it themselves. Using puppets or stuffed animals can make it feel even more engaging for your child. Children often find it easier to practice these skills when they're speaking through a character. It might feel a little silly to play or role play like that as an adult, but we really want to get down to your child's world and they learn and they understand and they even communicate through play. Now, parents, you might be wondering, well, what if my child can't get the words right? That is okay. The goal isn't perfection, just like in parenting, we're not going to get it perfect. But the goal with I statements is practice, especially practice when your child is already calm, happy, and playful, because that's when their brains are most primed for learning and receiving. You parents, you can guide your child by gently filling in the blanks or asking questions like, how did that make you feel? Or what happened next? As your child practices, you'll start to see that they are going to feel more confident in expressing themselves. And here's an extra tip. Model I statements in your own communication. If you say something like, I feel frustrated when we're running late because it makes me feel rushed, instead of getting all stressed and anxious and yelling at your kids, right? Like that might be what I want to do in that kind of anxious moment. But if I calm myself and I'm using the I statement, then I'm showing my child how to use this child in the real life. Plus, I'm behaving a little bit more calm, cool, and collected, which makes me a better parent as well. Parents, by teaching your child to use I statements, you're giving them a gift, the ability to communicate their feelings clearly and respectfully. And that's a skill that they'll carry with them for a lifetime. Thank you so much for watching this brief overview of using I statements for the early childhood years. Remember, this video and all of these videos are just for informational purposes. It's not a replacement for therapy. If you have questions about your child, about therapy, if you have specific needs that you need to have addressed, please talk with your child's therapist or your therapist. Here at Central Texas Child and Family Counseling, we are here to help.